arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. In second to last place in the East, nothing's come easy for them this season.
Well, I think for Cleveland, the one thing we know for sure is they've got some changes to make if they hope to have any chance at the postseason next year.
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, the forwards are Osman and Love. Sexton is out there with Brandon Knight, and it's Zizic in at the center.
You know, guys, when you think about Kevin Love, you have to think about all of the attributes he gives you on the offensive end. He's a knockdown shooter, can hit from anywhere on the floor, but he still knows how to go body to body inside and get an easy bucket, and all of that is critical to what they do.
And Love, one of the more versatile players on the offensive end.
Right, Kevin, and it doesn't just end with his shooting and scoring. Kevin Love pressures the glass and will get you extra possessions with great regularity.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Thompson. Seems like most stars now want to play on a super team, Doris, even if it means making personal sacrifices.
No doubt, and sometimes a player makes decisions. It doesn't have everything to do with money, and it doesn't have everything to do with touches. Sometimes when you get to a particular state in your career, it's about winning ultimately, and what does it take for me to get a ring? And those are the drivers of a lot of players' decision-making. Well, pretty amazing to have a collection of shooters like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant all together on the same team. We're talking about three of the league's best shooters ever in the history of the league. People try to rank these guys against each other, guys.
Now, here is Knight. Shot clock at 5. Over Durant. Misses off the right iron. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. Well, if you go by Andre Iguodala, he once called Klay Thompson the best shooter on the planet.
Well, if there's a player that should know, Andre Iguodala would be there. He's had to defend the primary scorers across the NBA, and I'm sure he and Klay have gone at it in practice. And there's no doubt, guys, Klay is spectacular. He has many, many great years ahead of him, provided his health stays good.
Now here's Love, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Tipped away and stolen by Cousins. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Pulls up. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible. Relentless as a scorer.
Here's Zizic. Outside Knight. Launches a three. Draymond Green with the rebound. Curry looking it over. Now the dish to Cousins. Poked loose. Here's Osman. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, he stressed to his players that it's all about the extra pass tonight. He said we have a bunch of guys who can score. As long as we keep everyone involved, our best defense is a good offense. Well, let's see if they keep the rock moving tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's an important thing for an offensive-minded team to do. You have got to set the tone with a level of aggression on the offensive end.
And he makes the first.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him. It's really kind of cool, Kevin.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for the Cavaliers. Durant hits them both. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Here's Curry. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. And he misses his first shot.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
Here's Sexton. It's good. This game is all even.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Curry passes to Thompson. The shot. And the Warriors miss again.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Durant, that's good. Durant's got 6.
Well, at 6'9", Kevin Durant has made himself a sensational ball handler. How about the ability to break down the defense there?
Now, here is Knight. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Love at the elbow. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Love's got his first points in this one.
Boy, Kev, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Count that one. 8 points for him.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
You could say they certainly were not on a string on the defensive end. They need to be so much better moving forward.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 21 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Now, here is Knight to the paint. Three-pointer on the way. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
And it's good, 2 points.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Thompson against Knight. To the wing right side. Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the clock, and the dunk by Love.
That's an example of great timing in the pick and roll by Kevin Love. Great job reading the defense.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Here's Zizic. Kicks it out to Love. Knight looking for an opening. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Doris, the Warriors' 6-year playoff run, tying their record set in the first 6 years of the franchise's existence.
That's when they were playing back in Philadelphia. And just to give you a little more context, only 3 of those seasons did they have a winning record. Make no mistake, this is the golden era of Warriors basketball.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Golden State. Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Back to Love. Shoots over Curry. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Kirk. Knocked away. Thompson outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And this last offseason, one that every Cleveland fan dreaded. LeBron hitting free agency. And Doris, they were right to be worried.
And now the challenge for the Cavs organization is replacing a player of LeBron's magnitude. This is a group that still has talent, but it certainly has to think about rebuilding. It was an incredible second stint for LeBron in Cleveland, but the Cavs will surely be a whole new team without him.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Cousins. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Zizic. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. David Nwaba is checked in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Clarkson in for Brandon Knight.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
First free throw is good. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high volume, low efficiency guy. Terrific on catch and shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jerebko's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there. Comes up empty down low. Passes it to Nwaba. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble is so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night by night. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving,
right,
or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. And despite often going small, the Warriors are the best shot-blocking team in the league without a dominant center inside.
Yeah, Kevin, that means it's about their overall length, especially on the perimeter. This is not just blocking shots in the paint. They're snuffing out long-range opportunities as well.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Now here's Iguodala, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now here's Livingston, guarded closely. He gets it in there. Livingston's got his first 2 points.
Boy, how crafty is Sean Livingston getting into space in the mid-range. This is his game right here.
Back to Thompson. 11 feet away, and the shot is good. Warriors leading by 5. Durant kicks to Livingston. Durant, the pass to Livingston. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Taking a look at Golden State. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Denver right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Sexton following the score by Golden State. Here's Clarkson. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Livingston looking for the opening. Yaremko dishes to Durant. That one doesn't go. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Colin Sexton on top.
He doesn't miss that many, does he? I mean, great skill level to go with his obvious talent. He's taking full advantage every time he draws a whistle.
Here's Clarkson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Clarkson's got 7.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Livingston with it. He kicks it to Iguodala. Looney passes to Livingston. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
And the first one drops. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Kevin Durant. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Here is Cook. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Here's Livingston, and Thompson sends it back. Nwaba kicks to Clarkson. Sexton, the shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Sexton's got his second basket.
You can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you got to love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
Now here's Iguodala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Looney, no good.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
Here's Nwaba, defended by Jerebko. Nance, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Here's Iguodala. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
Sexton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Here's Looney. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific finding the open man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson taking his time here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
For Cleveland, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Throw good. Clarkson. And he makes both free throws. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Cook. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Well, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green, more often than not, is the one setting the table.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Larry Nance, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. And there's Chris. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. Misses off the left iron.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Clarkson. Yarebko can't get it to go. Clarkson passes to Sexton. He sinks the 11-footer. Sexton's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
The Warriors trailing. Out left to the wing. Back to Livingston. Shoots over Clarkson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Doris, you watch Kerr, he really has his own distinct coaching style.
How about Kevin? He once said that coaching is 90% creating environment and 10% strategy. Now listen, we know this guy is tremendous with X and O's, but there's something helpful about his sense of humor and his upfront, honest approach.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland with a change here too. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Sexton. Here's Osman, defended by Yarebko. And it's Osman missing. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Iguodala, out of hand on it. Out to Thompson. Intercepted. Here's Osman. He's covered by Iguodala. Osman, the pass to Nance. Clarkson against Iguodala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. And the Warriors with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Yarebko. And Curry subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Warriors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cousins finds Thompson. Here is Cook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's a near instant release on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Osman. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Drills the three-pointer.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Stauskas with the bucket. Stauskas has got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
Well, it really doesn't matter whether the offense is clicking. Steph Curry's long-range shot is a reliable option always.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Klay Thompson, the 11th pick in the 2011 draft. If you were to do a redraft, you'd have to think he'd go in the top 3.
Well, certainly at least top 3. Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving were both in that draft as well. Listen, what people knew was that Klay Thompson could shoot. Even Klay said he thought he'd be a 3-and-D player in the NBA and perhaps nothing more. You have to think about the athleticism and the work habits that have made him a more well-rounded player. But boy, Klay, big time player.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Knight's checked in.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Curry. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Here's Cook. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Knight. Back to Chris. Makes it off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cook kicks to Cousins. Back to Cook. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Cook's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. Second, the Warriors.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Warriors leading by 6. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Golden State. Ante Zizic is checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Durant. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Warriors. 6-point lead. Pass to Stauskas. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. From deep. But they get it back. Knight passes to Stauskas. Love against Thompson. Love finds Knight. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love can't hit. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 14-4 run. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stauskas, the pass to Zizic. Knight for 3. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
So good on the catch and shoot. You don't want to let Knight get dialed in from behind the arc.
Curry kicks to Durant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Osman. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Knight and stolen by Knight. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Ante Zizic. Here's Thompson. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson for 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Knight. There's the pass to Stauskas. Stolen by Thompson. The shot by Curry. The 19-footer is on the money. Curry's got 14 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Knight finds Thompson. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Cousins. And that one's good. Osman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player at his position. Knows where everyone is heading.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Thompson. Puts it up from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Inside, here's Green. That one's not going to go. Good D by Love. Knight against Curry. Now, here is Knight. He's tightly guarded. And the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go. That's their philosophy.
And here is Knight following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Shot clock at 6. Knight. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Knight passes to Love. Osman kicks to Love. Back to Osman. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Thompson. Stauskas' shot is off.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here is Knight. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Lobbed up there for Love. Knight against Curry. Outside Knight. Back to Stauskas. Passes to Love. Over Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
Nick Stauskas, a player who had been wasting away on the 76ers bench doors before being traded last season.
Yeah, and that trade, Kevin, gave Stauskas another chance to prove himself. This guy has always been a decent three-point threat, but didn't offer much else. In the right situation, though, you thought he could be a bigger contributor. Let's see what happens.
And both free throws good for Stauskas.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Durant kicks it to Looney. To the paint. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The offensive prowess of Kevin Durant. We knew it even back in high school, but winning the NBA scoring title at age 21, Doris, that really sealed the deal.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin, becoming the youngest player to ever win a scoring title. He's obviously gone on to do it multiple times. And to me, where he's really advanced is his ability to make plays for the teammates around him. Kevin Durant prides himself on affecting winning at both ends of the floor.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Durant hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Thompson against Clarkson. Kicks to Sexton. The three. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Urebko's checked in. Here is Nance. 11 points for him in that last game against...
Wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Al Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Hits the outside fadeaway. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks.
Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and 1 assist. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense in a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Knight will bring it up for Cleveland. 9-point game. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Love, no good. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Curry outside. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Knight. Love against Green. Here's Zizic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one, good. Sexton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Cousins. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Knight on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. A nice shot by Knight.
Possesses a good-looking floater. I like the way he glides in there and then shows great touch.
Thompson outside. They double-team Curry. Green inside the three-point line, off the left rim and out.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
And here's Sexton. He's got 10. He kicks to Knight from deep. That shot is off.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options. Rough start to the third quarter. 4 attempts, no makes.
Now, here's Sexton. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The pass to Zizic. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Warriors have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Curry finds Durant. Here's Cousins. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 74%, yeah, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Now, here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Zizic. Knight on the wing. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Knight. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he's got to compensate for that slender frame. So Knight attacks the interior with a high level of intensity and passion. Earns a trip to the stripe.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, for a young guy who's played his heart out everywhere he's gone, Knight's already been traded a number of times. Surprising.
And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Left side Durant. On the wing, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Knight kicks to Sexton. Shoots over Curry. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the middle. Cousins inside, and yes, it's good. Cousins has got 7.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
Well, I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
And Cleveland making a change here. Chris has checked in. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
Sexton with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Knight. And that one, good. Knight's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, guys, Knight has that wiry, crafty way of getting his points inside.
Durant dishes to Cousins. Durant, the pass to Green. The feed to Curry. And it's blocked. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Sexton. Cook, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Knight. The shot by Thompson, no good. It's stolen by Green. Now Curry. He's got 14. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sexton with it. Curry meets him. Chris gets the bucket.
I tell you, this guy, one of the league's more promising stretch bigs. Chris with a smooth catch and release.
Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 17.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now here's Sexton, guarded by Curry. The shot by Knight, no good.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. To the inside. Chris kicks to Zizic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Steph Curry with the rebound. And it's the Warriors on the break. Out left to the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. Second is Colin Sexton.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
That's good from Cook. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Nancy's checked in for Ante Zizic. David Nwaba comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Clarkson in for Knight. And so Cook nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Nwaba. No points in the game yet for him. The shot off that time. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. Here's Cook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Iguodala. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Sexton. 14 points for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. Thompson finds Nance. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Here is Livingston. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
What you love about Sean Livingston is you can depend on him to run the offense and move the basketball. Pretty pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's Sexton. Thompson passes to Nance. And again, unable to change momentum here. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Livingston. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, think about Sean Livingston. He seemed to be ahead of the curve from day one. Here's a man who could walk at 7 months. Or maybe I should say baby who could walk at 7 months. He was reading by the age of 3, playing basketball by the age of 6, kind of a prodigy, guys.
Free throw good, Livingston. And you look at Livingston in high school, 5-star recruit, and already a fan favorite because of the way he played.
Well, Sean Livingston is an unbelievable passer. He's got great court sense. He's a perfect leadership presence in the locker room. And think about his story, the gruesome injury that certainly took a toll in his career, but the ability to fight back and make yourself an integral part of a team that has now won multiple championships. You talk about great talent, but even tougher mentality.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Jerebko. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 13th in free throw percentage, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Now here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. That one drops for him.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 14. Nwaba. It's deflected. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Livingston. And then Durant with the jam.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious, Greg. They want this win. They're showing no let-up in their attack right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 13. Feeds it to Nance. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Clarkson. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick-and-roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Stauskas is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Here's Stauskas. 6 points for him. Pass to Clarkson. The teardrop falls in. Clarkson's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iguodala kicks it to Looney. Now here's Livingston. 6 points for him. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .12 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson kicks to Love. And no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Stauskas. And it's Nwaba in at the 3. That's good from Yarebko. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the claw. The claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Here's Clarkson. The Warriors making the shot. Love right side. Down low. Thompson passes to Stauskas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Banked in off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Livingston kicks to Durant. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And there's the pass to Stauskas. He dishes it to Clarkson. And Iguodala comes to help. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for David Nwaba, and it's Brandon Knight in for Nick Stauskas. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Durant with it. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Right side, Knight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The 3. They get it again. Here's Love, and it's good. 2 points.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Now here's Livingston. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 21. Clarkson dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Durant against Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
And the first one drops. Doris, you think of all the highlight reel plays we get to see up close. We're so lucky. We feel the same way every time we sit courtside and watch one of these games, one of the most enjoyable parts about it, seeing the reactions of the guys on the bench.
They're just losing it, Kevin. They're falling down and they're bumping into each other, and then seeing the opposing bench trying to keep that poker face. They know they're not supposed to react, but sometimes the play is just so good you can't help it.
And we get out of our seats, don't we? I mean, just like the players do. We get out of our seats.
Oh, no doubt. I'll stand up, wave my hands in the air. Are you kidding?
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Love. Outside Knight. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 3.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Knight's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Indoors last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. Now Clarkson after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Knight on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Elbow shot is on the way. A second chance effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, let's remember that Draymond Green was drafted in the 2nd round, but that competitive fire runs deep, and he has memorized the names of the 34 players selected ahead of him. Talk about holding a grudge.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Cleveland. Osman the pass tonight. Shoots a 3. That shot off the mark. So Golden State will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And despite all his success, Draymond continues to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, there remains, Kevin, a desire to prove his critics wrong, and it served as great fuel to keep this guy hungry and focused.
Now here's Thompson. To stop the drought. It's good from long range.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the 4th, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Here's Knight. Over Thompson. A nice shot by Knight.
Such great instincts off the dribble. Knight creating enough space to get that shot off.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Golden State moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one. And that's now 24 points for Steph Curry.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Love outside. Hits it from three-point range. Love's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Also, often when a player changes teams, Doris, we see a lot of emotions from him, his teammates, from the fans, and coaches. Is it even reasonable to expect loyalty in sports nowadays?
You know, I think times have changed, Kevin. We're no longer living in an era where a player sticks with an organization throughout the course of his tenure, or at least that is the outlier nowadays. The reality is teams always make decisions with their long-term best interests at heart. And so when a player has earned the right to embrace his free agency, there's a reason it's termed free agency, then he should have an equal opportunity to the team to make the decisions that are in his best interest. Whatever those values and priorities for that individual player are, when you reach free agency, you've earned that right.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, this guy's not just an outside shooter. I mean, we most identify Steph Curry as the greatest shooter in the NBA right now, but gets inside there. That's pretty.
Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now Clarkson launches a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now here's Curry, and Cousins kicks to Durant. Fires from 14, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Love outside. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night-in, night-out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players who pride themselves on being available.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night. What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Passes to Cousins. Green left side. Outside for Curry. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kept alive. Pass to Clarkson. Pass to Osman to the right side. The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 22. Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists now tonight.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Love. Lays it up off the glass. Love's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
Here's Clarkson. Now the pass to Osman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 1:29 left in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Kevin Durant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the basket by Curry.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
And the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson finds Cousins. Up top, Curry. Back to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.